Hello, everyone. Welcome into Post Show Headlines. I'm Andrew Salciunas, and I'm on this side today, which is weird.
Does that make you awkward?
No.
Is that your bad side or something?
No, I'm not, like, the last couple of weeks, I feel like I've been on that side.
I just tried changing it up. It's nice to change things up.
Does that mean that it'll be better?
Could it be? I'm sorry I missed yesterday. Had to make a run to the doctors.
Yeah.
And it was good.
Yeah,
so
you had to do
I
what
heard
you had to
Haley
do.
was here.
She did.
She did a nice job from what I was told.
She
I
broke
haven't
it all.
watched it
She's
yet.
basically Mel Kiper. She's just breaking everything down.
But I liked and subscribed long ago.
As you all should, and we would appreciate it. How about this? Please like and subscribe.
Yes.
That'd be nice. All right, Post Show Headlines. We do it every single day. 5 topics, 2 minutes each, and then we get the hell out of here. Our boss, Scott Masteller, is waiting for us today.
He is, and he's good.
So, we actually got to do 10 minutes.
Yeah, we like him.
All right, you have 3 questions, but I'm going to start with the first 2.
Okay.
Because they're NFL schedule related.
Oh, I love it.
Question number 1. When it comes to the schedule, can the NFL do anything wrong at this point?
No. As far as the schedule?
Like, it's amazing. Like, I said it. I don't necessarily love that they're playing the Cowboys week 1. Like, I like the divisional games later. But now, all of a sudden, as more leaks come out, it's becoming like a divisional week. You know how rivalry weekend happens in college football, right? It seems like right now in the NFL, there's really just one game so far that I know of that isn't a divisional matchup in week 1.
If it was up to me and I was made commissioner of the NFL, I would mandate that you had to play 2 games in the division in your first 4 weeks.
Okay.
2 games in the division in the last 4 games.
Okay.
And then your other 2 divisional games had to be played somewhere in the middle. So that way we would have some divisional play in the first 4 weeks and some divisional play in the last 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So that way it was sort of spread out.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because sometimes you get like 5 of your divisional games are played like 10 weeks into the season.
And the schedule makers are smart. They know that some teams will be better than others. So you could try to have the opinion of, all right, who are the 2 better divisional teams that we should make play in the final 4 weeks? Right. So that there's a little bit more heightened energy going into a game.
But you also don't want 2 really good teams playing late in the season because they may meet, if they're in the same conference, they may meet in the playoffs.
Right, which is why Eagles-Commanders week 16 is good because it's week 16.
And then you get 17, 18, you get a bit of a break.
Right, exactly.
That's about the latest you want it. Like I'm convinced week 18 is going to be Eagles-Giants.
Which is what we're used to seeing all of a sudden.
And now we know that the Eagles-Giants are playing in week 6 at New York.
Yeah.
I'm convinced week 18 is going to be the Giants at the
What did we say yesterday? It's been 3 of the last 4 years?
I got a
4
feeling
out of the
it's
last
gonna be
5 that's been Eagles-Giants week 18?
I want Giants at Eagles second that last week. That's what I want.
Okay, love that.
So you went end easy.
All right, topic 2, not necessarily a question.
Sure.
We touched on this on the air yesterday, but for our post-show headlines audience, I want you to expand on this.
Okay.
Now that we're getting even more information.
Sure.
How this is the greatest schedule for husbands so far.
Oh, my God. And it got even better today.
Yes.
I mean, there are so many options. You have, first of all, for you shore people, like you guys.
Yeah, big shore family.
September weekends are great down the shore.
Absolutely. I'll go through October.
Everybody thinks Labor Day weekend's the end of the Jersey Shore. No, because the Eagles open on Thursday night, that's the second weekend in September is now a shore weekend.
I'll drive down Friday after the show.
And you're going to have the weekend down the shore.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Down the shore because the Eagles will already be done. So you get that. Now in October, the second weekend in October is now a shore weekend because now the Eagles are going to play Thursday night football.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a shore weekend, but that's the perfect pumpkin patch
weekend, boys.
Now you have the Eagles on Monday Night Football November 10th. So that means the 8th, 9th weekend of November. That's a weekend free in November.
Holiday shopping weekend, maybe.
Could be, do whatever you got to do. Yeah. I'll be done mine by then.
I know, because you're a lunatic.
But it'll be finished by then. Christina is done all of Olivia's, by the way.
That's wild.
Already done.
Okay.
It's May.
You guys have been planning a graduation party, and yet you have Christmas done.
It's already done.
Insane
which is awesome. So, I mean, there's so many things that are great. I mean, we have so many opportunities. There's going to be a lot of times. This is the year of the husband. You're going to get husband points back. Your wives are going to think this year that you care about them at the end of the football season, when in reality, you're the same dude that has really been negligent before. But Roger Goodell cared about Philadelphia marriages.
Yeah, he cared about the Philadelphia men out there. And women,
And women.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of crazy women here in town.
And the beauty is, it looks like Christmas is off the table.
It does look like it's off the table. Now that we found out there's a second Thursday game.
Yeah.
An NFL insider told me during the show today he believes that Christmas is off the table for the Eagles.
My prediction, Saturday the 27th. Peacock
You believe
exclusive. That's my prediction. All right. You have the next three questions. Go with the Phillies one first, then we'll do a life question.
Okay. We get a coming to Jesus meeting today.
Correct.
Which I'm going down to the Citizens Bank Park for. Jesus Luzardo pitches today, and he's a guy with a contract for next season. He's pitched really, really well.
Yeah.
But he's also a guy who his best season is 170 innings, I believe. He's averaged around 110. So there are some issues about how long he's going to be in health. But if you see him to the All-Star break and he's pitching great, are you pulling the trigger on signing him to an extension now?
Sure.
I feel great about what I've seen out of Luzardo.
I really liked him when he was with the Marlins and with the Athletics. And I know the numbers won't necessarily tell you that because his ERA was pretty high. But those were some crappy teams. But
what does that have to do with ERA when you're with a crappy team?
You feel like you have to strike everybody out because you're not going to get any run. It's a mentality thing.
You say mentality.
It's like
that's from your background as a pitcher.
Hell yeah, man. Us seam heads would understand
us
that. Us
Sunday
Johnny.
beer league guys.
Us seam heads know that you can get every single.
That's what happens when you're in beer league and you're really trying to do that.
You're more comfortable when you're playing for a good team. Like that is legit, right? Like if you're a pitcher that you know you're going to have run support or defense behind you, it helps. And Luzardo's looks very comfortable.
He really looks comfortable.
And that's the other thing. Now, let's see. Come playoff time, is he as comfortable? He actually pitched pretty well, didn't he? In the game against the.
He's pitched extremely well.
I'm saying the game when he pitched here in the playoffs for the Marlins. Like he pitched pretty well in that game.
He kept it very.
So you already saw that he can pitch in October.
I just don't want them. I don't want them to see it go to the off season. If Luzardo has a great year, I don't want to see him go to the off season because I think he's going to be a guy that says let it ride.
Yeah. Now again, it might be smart to lock him up because you're going to let Ranger walk.
No, I want them to lock him up.
Yeah.
I don't want because I think if it goes to the off season, I think he's going to be the kind of guy who goes let it ride. And Ranger's going to walk.
Yeah,
I think it's clear the Phillies are letting Ranger walk.
Yeah.
And I don't want to see it with Luzardo.
All right, you have two slices of life.
I got an email last evening that broke my heart. I had a chance to invest in something.
Okay.
I tell you occasionally where a buddy of mine, who handles some finances and everything, says, "Hey, do you have X amount of money?" Something like, look, I'm not talking about huge money, $5,000, $10,000. To throw at an investment. I think it's a great opportunity for you. Get in, get out. It'll be like 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
Yeah, $5,000.
You invest in this. You can get out. You're going to get out in 3-4 weeks, and I think you could potentially double your investment or make
not a lot of money, my ass.
$3,000-$4,000. I had a chance to invest in a business. He offered it to me, and he tried to get me in for $10,000.
Okay.
It cashed out. 9 months later at $32,000 for people who made $10,000 investment.
Yeah.
There is another one launching, but you got to get in at like $15,000.
Oh,
do I do it or not? The business is tattoo removal.
Okay.
He is a believer that tattoo removal is the absolute
next big
business of the future.
Business.
He got me to invest in weed stocks, which have been good.
Yes.
Have been good for the portfolio.
I know somebody who did that.
Have been good for the portfolio.
And made too much money.
What?
Too much money.
There is no such thing. There is no
taxes,
such thing.
Whatever.
No such thing. Too much taxes is BS. You love paying tax. Too much taxes is BS. You love paying too much. Weed stocks have been very, very good. Even if you're not a person who doesn't protect.
You're welcome.
It's great. Well, I'm glad to help.
You're welcome.
I'm glad. Thanks for helping.
No, I'm helping you.
I understand. Tattoo removal, though.
I don't have those.
I know, but would you? Are you a believer that that's
money? All right, money aside.
Mm-hmm.
Part of me says no.
Really?
Because I think tattoos are booming.
Yeah, but people getting rid of them. The people are starting to look. I see a lot of people in my age group that did them. And honestly,
I'll be honest.
I go to the pool. I go to the beach, and I look at them, and I say, dude, Do you not understand how horrendous you look?
Well,
How saggy you look?
I do think
how terrible you
tattoos
look?
have gotten better. I don't know how the science works.
No, they've gotten better.
They've gotten better.
But but bodies of 50s and 60s
But
and
dude,
70-year-olds
I'll be
have
honest.
not.
I saw a woman. My wife and I went out. We did the Mother's Day dinner on Saturday, and then the family stuff on Sunday. And there was an older woman, walker and everything, like older woman. And she had a flower tattoo, and it was adorable, dude.
Okay, that's different.
It was adorable. Like, I was like, you rock on, Grandma. Like,
Grandma.
That's great.
Grandma, why do you have Satan spitting fire out of your thing there with your walker? I'm just saying I'm considering it. 15 grand getting in. So I just want to miss it. Okay.
That's all you, brother.
Okay,
That's not me.
I have a okay.
Grand.
It's not for me. It's not for me, but I think it is the most cliched, most overdone thing right now, and it's your generation, and it must stop.
What do I do now?
The sneakers with the formal wear.
Yeah.
It's really so overdone.
Yeah, I don't
it is like, look how hip we are. We got our tattoos, which we're going to get removed. Now, we've got our sneakers we're wearing formal wear. The brides look amazing.
I don't know when that started.
The brides look amazing. These beautiful brides, these beautiful bridesmaids. These women look gorgeous. They look absolutely gorgeous. And here come these dudes in their tuxedos, and they're wearing their stupid high tops, and it's so stupid, and it's so I don't get it. I don't get it, and I thought it was going to be like a 20-minute trend.
Yeah, no, it's a big
It's gone
thing.
too long.
And you see, like, if you watch ESPN, like Greeny will wear the suit with Converse.
But I'm talking about for weddings.
For weddings, yeah,
for things like this. It's like, come on.
Now, I think normally the wedding itself and the pictures, they're wearing the shoes.
Now look,
like the dress shoes.
If you want to do it for the reception, whatever,
yeah,
I don't give a damn.
And usually,
who gives a damn?
So usually one of the big trends, because everything's trends, right? One of the big trends is getting your party a pair of sneakers. Okay. Like I've seen that recently. Like
pair of nice Jordans or something.
Yeah,
or whatever,
where all your groomsmen are wearing a nice pair of Jordans,
and
you end up wearing that, and that's kind of
that could be cool. You see, a reception, I don't have a problem.
Yeah,
like that
because the brides usually go to the flip flops, right?
But the bride's wearing the women in a bridal party looking so beautiful.
Yeah, but I'll say this:
then you see these.
But I'll say this: the Jordans are normally clean. Like it's not like if I wore these with my dress shoes, I'd look like
I would say this
schlub.
There is a part of bridal parties where the bridesmaids never upstage the bride. The bride will sometimes pick bridesmaids' dresses so they do not upstage the bride.
Okay,
the beauty of the bride. Dudes, stop upstaging the bridal pictures with your stupid sneakers. Nobody cares about your sneakers. Stop upstaging the bride.
But let me ask,
it's her day.
What if she agrees with it? Because let's face it, everything is through the bride.
Can I tell you? She doesn't agree with it. She's catering to the guy.
Well, then
she's
that's
not
marriage.
Asking,
but that's marriage.
Yeah, but she's not asking. She's not. You know what she would prefer you do? Not upstage anything about.
But that's marriage.
Yeah, but you know what would prefer you do? Not be a child. Just take the picture.
We all wore zany socks.
See, that's
all
cool.
The guys.
There's nothing wrong with zany socks. And did you take a picture with the socks?
Yes,
up?
we did.
That's cool.
Yes, we did.
See, there's
and
wrong with
I
that.
gave each pair of socks to my.
I think that's a funny idea.
And all the socks meant something.
See, that's a sweet idea. That's a sweet idea.
Yeah,
that's a sweet idea.
Like my cousin got a pair of socks with the poop emoji on it.
Because he pooped himself?
No, I did. When we were kids,
why did he get the poop? Why did he?
Because he called me Poopy Andrew,
oh.
And so I got him a pair of socks with the poop emoji all over them.
You should.
That was a story. That was me and my cousin. I got.
Where'd you poop yourself?
In the shore house.
What age?
I was young, 5 or 6. He was making me laugh so much that I pooped myself.
Okay.
I was sick. I had the bad poops.
He had bad poops.
I had the bad poops. Yeah. He made me laugh so much that I pooped myself.
Yeah. We should call quits now.
No.
Poopy Andrew and I will be back tomorrow for post-show headlines. Like, subscribe. We appreciate it.
A clean pair of underwear tomorrow, too.
And we'll get some socks for Dylan McKinnon because we don't know what he
And don't forget, John gets his W's and L's tomorrow. On the air.
No, he doesn't.
I have my strategy this year.
Yeah, it won't work this time.
And I don't think you can deny it.
We'll see.
That's your tease for tomorrow. All right, see you guys.
Hey guys, Andrew Salciunas from Kincade and Salciunas. Thank you for checking out all of our stuff on YouTube. Make sure you click, like, subscribe on everything that you see. And of course, you can see everything from our YouTube feed. Full shows, interviews, when John's being an idiot, which is like 15 times a day. So make sure you check out all of our stuff on YouTube. We appreciate it.